Max Domi scored at 104 of overtime. He had a helper as well as the Chicago Blackhawks got their second straight win, 4-3 over the Calgary Flames, whom were opening a vital 5-game road trip. Elias Lindholm had a power play goal and an assist, and Nazem Kadri and Jonathan Huberdeau also scored for the Flames. Starting goalie Jacob Markstrom was yanked after allowing 3 goals on 11 shots and replaced by Dan Vladar. We're obviously going to come back on that because I watched that game after the Dolphins game, which was a huge part of our Sunday, and I'm sitting there watching the game going, how are the Flames losing? I don't need the new hockey lingo and speak. I don't need analytics, zone time, attempted shots. I can see for myself they're dominating the Chicago Blackhawks, but they're losing. And they ended up losing the game. So what I've zeroed this in on is that the Calgary Flames continually play down to their competition all the time. Chicago Blackhawks have the worst team in the NHL, and the Flames trailed them all game on the scoreboard, not on the ice. I don't understand it, other than to say, then the Flames will beat the really good teams, Darren, and they'll go, yeah, they're good. They are who we thought they were. They're a good team. But then they go up against Chicago and soil themselves. So the Flames we're about at the halfway mark. You know, they got to start figuring it out soon. They're still in a playoff spot, and Darryl Sutter, the head coach, was very happy they got a point out of the game. But the Flames have to stop playing down to their competition. That's what ails them right now. And with Jacob Markstrom, by the way, sorry to spend so much time on the Calgary Flames, but we're very big in Calgary.
Bingo!
On TELUS, Channel 920. Yeah, 924. Jacob Markstrom, you got to figure it out, brah. Talked with Kelly Rudy about this, right? Kelly isn't in the Hall of Fame. Probably should be. Hall of Fame human being, obviously. But I said to him once, Kelly, you're traveling with the team. And he's been with the Flames for years as their color commentator. I'm like, do they ever ask you about goaltending issues with their guy? And he's like, I think you were standing there when I asked it. And he was like, no. He's like, come to think of it, no. Well, Kelly's been through all this stuff, if you know his career, and he was my favorite goalie as a kid, one of them. So I know that he's been through it. Why would you not? I guess I'll just ask you this before I move on. Jacob Markstrom with the Flames, he's got to find his way out of it, Darren, unless you think he is what he's showing.
No, he has to. He is their cornerstone. He needs to be. If a team's going to make a run, and we saw it when Calgary made the run in 2004, Mika Kiprasov was so good. You need to have goaltending, and they think Jacob Markstrom's their guy. I think they believe that he's their guy, and you need to give people time to figure things out, but eventually he has to get this going, or this is going to be a lost season and a real big mistake for Calgary. Everybody wants to talk about the shots last night, and you can control play, and you can put up all the shots you want, but I saw a stat on Twitter, and again, I need to be fact-checked on it, but in games where the Flames have put up more than 30 shots, they're below 500. They're below 500. So finding a way to bear down and just win these games that they need to win, they have to in the second half of the season.
But that is a direct pointing the finger at the goaltending. It's like we're getting the shots at the other end. Shot volume, as they like to say. And then they come back the other way. Bing, it's in our net. What? It's deflating to a team. Markstrom's got to figure it out, and you can't point the finger at the general manager, Brad Treliving, either. He went out and gave him $6 million a year on a long-term deal, 7 years, I think, because of what he did in Vancouver. We know you're capable of it, Jacob. You got to wake up. He knows all these things, but I'm a goalie guy, but it's on Jacob Markstrom right now. He's got to figure this out because everybody else is pulling the load, as far as I'm concerned. 7 minutes, all on the Calgary Flames. You're welcome, Calgary. In Dallas, Jason Robertson scored 2 goals, and Jake Ottinger made 27 saves to lead the Dallas Stars past Florida 5-1. I watched it. It was a snoozer. Here's the thing with Florida. They can beat the underlings. They can't beat the top teams. I'm not sure what's worse, that or what the Flames got going on. I don't know. Winnipeg, Kyle Connor had a hat trick, and Winnipeg extended its winning streak to a season-best 5 games with a 7-4 win over Vancouver. And I will wait until Scott Laughlin joins us in hour 2 to talk about the Jets and when do we start talking about them as Stanley Cup contenders, because I think we're there. And Johnny Tavares had a goal and 2 assists in Philadelphia. Mitch Marner had 3 assists, and the Leafs beat Philadelphia 6-2. For our Eastern viewers and Leaf fans, do you want to handle that, Moose? How are the Leafs coming out of the weekend, from your opinion?
Yeah, nice rebound there. Again, didn't play very well against Seattle. Got it taken to him against Seattle. Managed the split, so it's good. Not bad. Up and down. Austin Matthews, I mean, he got the 6th goal. He continues to not really drive the boat offensively. It's Nylander and Marner, but he got his 20th goal, and all is well again after the loss against Seattle.
From our viewers, just checking it in, Ali in Texarkana says, it totally happens, and Dallas does that too, Rod, hence losing to the Ducks, playing down to your opposition. Matt Young says, he says, Santa, I am like Minnesota Vikings win. Okay. There are 7 teams that made the playoffs in the NFL this year that didn't last year, and the Vikings are one of them. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, I got to stop, get out of the comment section, other than to say Jack in Alberta. Regarding the firing of Cliff Kingsbury this morning, he says, never been a Cardinals fan, just a Larry Fitzgerald fan. There's a lot of hard luck franchises in America. The Arizona Cardinals are near the top of the list for their fans, man. They've been crappy for a long time. And it looks like the window was open there for a while. They were in a Super Bowl, as you know, but they're not going back there anytime soon.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching the RP Show on YouTube. And don't forget, we're live daily on YouTube from noon to 2 Eastern. If you like what you see, hit subscribe. And if you like the program, check around for other segments of The Rod Pedersen Show here on YouTube.